Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Spartan Arena for women's college hockey action as the Castleton Spartans host the Purple Knights of St. Mike's. I'm Jack Healey on board with Brian Hill. Cam Clark is our producer here at the arena. Mike Valentine and Chris McCormick at PEGTV, Channel 20 on the immediate Comcast system in the Rutland area. Lily Derbyshire and Brian Bashaw are our camera people. The Spartans of Coach Bill Bowes and the Purple Knights of Coach Chris Donovan on Pink the Rink night here at the Spartan Arena. The Spartans proud to host the 4th annual Pink the Rink night. Since its beginning, its partnership with the Rutland Regional Medical Center and the breast care program in 2009, the women's hockey team has helped raise more than $21,000 to support the fight against breast cancer. As the Spartans come in to the game at 4-3-3 in league play, the ECAC East 7-7-3 overall. St. Mike's at 1-11 in the conference, 1-14-1 overall. We had an opportunity to talk to Coach Bill Bowes of the Spartans, and we talked about Pink the Rink night here at the Spartan Arena.
Well, this is a game, of course, that our players have been organizing. This is the 4th year, my 2nd year here.
Yeah, I forgot to mention the highlights.
And our players really get into it. It's such a great cause, and you know, our players do a lot in the community, as you know, and they're very happy to be helping out with breast cancer and making a donation to the Rutland Cancer Center, the Foley Cancer Center. They work with us on it too. And we'll have a great crowd. It'll be a fun game against good competition. And we get to donate to a really good cause as well.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, there was a big crowd here for this last year. This is the 4th annual event. All kinds of things going on. Your team will be wearing the pink sweaters here tonight, being raffled off online. So I know that that's going pretty well for you too.
Yeah, that's gone well. That's one of the ways we raise money. And it's real important to know that, you know, our players really work hard on this. Catherine Dombowski, who's my student assistant this year, she couldn't play. She's done a ton of work on this. And we get the whole Castleton community gets involved. Our librarians do a lot, sell things, our nursing department, our bookstore. Everyone really gets involved, as well as the people in the greater Rutland community. So it's a great event, and one of the things we'd like to do is win our first pink game in 4 years. So that's kind of on the agenda for our team as well.
Yeah, it's a big game for you. You do stand in the middle of the pack, 4-3-3 in league play. You're playing a team that's at the bottom, St. Mike's, a team that struggled. You already played them once. You shut them out 5-0 at St. Mike's. I know that you don't want to look past to Norwich tomorrow, but how do you keep a team focused on an opponent that you beat with relative ease the first time around?
Well, it's not easy, as you know, Jack, and one of the things we've done is we haven't even mentioned the word Norwich. We're going to mention that when the game's over today, because that game really doesn't matter. This is the biggest game of the year. This is the one that's in front of us right now. And after beating them 5-0, it makes it harder for us to beat them, because they're a better team than their record shows, and very capable of beating us and many other teams on any given night. So if we don't play well, we really can't expect to win. So we want to play well today.
I know you want to get scoring from other lines. This is the first time we've seen you in the second semester. You had Nicolina Jensen, Anna Daniels, Jade Werger on a line. The last time we saw you, as you told me before we went on the air, you're kind of mixing it up a little bit with the first line. You got Brianna Naradoe centering the line of Jensen and also Daniels. You have Jade Werger on the second line. Undoubtedly to get more scoring outside of that first line, right?
Yeah, and you know, it kind of went neutral for a while, and we needed to make some changes, and we have. So we're trying to spark a little more balance. We're trying to get more scoring. One of the reasons we haven't scored as much lately is our competition's been real strong too, that we played against. So it's not just us, it's who we're playing as well. And we've had some kids out with the flu. We're getting some back. It's that time of year and that adversity that every team goes through that we're experiencing. So we're hoping we can get it going starting tonight and carry it right through to the rest of the season. We got a good stretch here with most of our games at home except for 2, and we love playing in this arena, so hopefully it continues that way.
And one final thing, this is my first opportunity to watch Rachel Bombargi, who is a local kid from Rutland. She came over in the second semester. She played at Rutland for 1 year, went to the St. Paul school. I go way back, Bill. I know her dad and her uncle. We were broadcasting games with them, so the generations go by, but I'm looking forward to seeing a local kid make good and a local kid coming home here to the Spartan Arena, Rachel Bombargi.
Well, I am too, and I'll tell you, we get players from all over, as you know. But when we have an opportunity to get a local kid who's a real player like Rachel, we're thrilled to have her. She's an outstanding young woman. She's a great student. She works hard in the classroom, on the ice. She's really added to our team already. And she's missed 1.5 years of competitive hockey, really. So the rust is coming off each and every day. But she's scored a big goal in our Holy Cross game. We're thrilled to have her, and she's, as far as I'm concerned, she's a terrific kid to work with too, and that's really important to me.
Well, a big game here tonight. Again, Pink the Rink night, breast cancer awareness, the 4th annual Pink the Rink night at the Spartan Arena, and hopefully you can get a win on that particular note, Bill. And of course, a big game as far as the standings are concerned in the ECAC East. So best of luck tonight. We'll catch you soon.
Thank you very much, Jack.
Bill Bowes, the women's hockey coach at Castleton, as Castleton and St. Mike's. We'll continue with more on the pregame show after this timeout.
Why did I choose Castleton?
Castleton is big enough, so there's a lot to do. It's small enough so I can really get involved.
Sports.
Theater and music.
Radio and TV.
Internships and community service. There's a real sense of community.
And lots of opportunity.
And Castleton is in Vermont.
That means hiking, biking, skiing, and riding.
Visit castleton.edu to learn more about Castleton.
Back at the Spartan Arena, just heard from Castleton coach Bill Bowes. Let's take a look back. The last time we were here, the Castleton victory over New England College. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Spartan Arena women's hockey action. As today, the Castleton Spartans host the New England College Pilgrims. I'm Jack. Jensen along the near boards out to Danny Roberts at the left point. Roberts looking, fires through traffic, and the save made by Hops. It went, sent it to McNeil, and the puck is stolen away. The shot and the save by Stevens, and Stevens covers up on the rebound. Now it's Jensen to Roberts, top of the slot. The pad save by Hops. I think she was trying to go to work her. Jensen wheels around. Daniels save, and on the rebound, save again. Hops. It is loose, and here Roberts shovels it to the right wing circle to Nicolina Jensen. Now to Coyne, fires, and in with it as Hops makes the save.
Just ask my wife.
Over the line. Here's Speidel, shot, and a glove save by Hops. And they pinch up along the near side. Now getting to it is Keller, and the save made by Stevens on the short side. Keller, that shot went in wide, and the Spartans clear it out to center. On a chase, here comes Daniels, and shorthanded opportunity knocked up into the air. Point looking, fires in, and the save made by Hops. It's out to center, and Molly Howard splitting the defense. Molly Howard in, backhander, and the save made on the short side by Hops.
Castleton couldn't take advantage, like I said, in the first period.
Werger up to Jensen now. Daniels, and the save off the waffle for in where Theon plays it for the Spartans off the far boards. Here's Jensen. Jensen right to left to the slot. Shot, and it goes to the end boards. Back in behind the net, Bonner, the side of the net. And Peon managed to find it and clear it out toward the Castleton line with speed on a Daniels. Daniels across to Jensen. Jensen in to Daniels. Scores! The Spartans lead it 1-0.
That was a 3-on-1. 3-on-1. That was a breakdown by NEC 3 Castleton forwards. New England College defensive played it well. You got the back checker coming, but they took the wrong player. It left Daniels all alone.
Daniels to Jensen, back to Daniels. Moore and Jensen on the draw. Puck down, that's it, and Castleton has won it 1-0. Big victory. Back at the Spartan Arena as we'll listen in to the national anthems of Canada and the U.S. Castleton's vocal unrest with the singing of the anthems. Vocal unrest, the anthems of Canada and the U.S. Let's check the starting lineups for St. Mike. Starting in goal will be Aaron Stevens, number 30, a 5'3" senior from Watertown, Connecticut. Up front, we'll see number 3, Macy Thomas, a 5'6" junior from Amherst, Mass. Also number 7, Melissa Coughlin, a 5'5" senior from Franklin, Massachusetts. Number 13, Melissa Hallisey, a 5'3" senior from Dedham, Massachusetts. At the points, number 20, Allison Graff, a 5'9" senior from Long Lake, Minnesota. And also number 24, Emily Lobes, a 5'6" freshman from Acton, Massachusetts. And again, Aaron Stevens in goal. And the coach is Chris Donovan in his 13th year out of Norwich. For the Castleton Spartans, starting in goal, Paula Stevens, number 29, a 5'2" sophomore from Seattle, Washington. Starting up front, number 8, Nicolina Jensen, a 5'5" freshman from Denmark. Also number 13, Anna Daniels, a 5'8" freshman from Sweden. And also starting up front, Daniels, number 13, Brianna Naradoe, number 17, a 5'1" sophomore from North Smithfield, Rhode Island. And at the points, number 9, Danny Roberts, a 5'6" senior from St. Albans, Vermont. And also at a point, number 4 is Eileen Coyne, a 5'4" senior from North Attleboro, Massachusetts, as the ceremonial puck drop here to get things underway for the 4th annual Pink the Rink night here at the Spartan Arena. Thus, the Castleton women's hockey team wearing the pink sweaters. I might add that Bill Bowes looks sharp with his pink tie and his pink shirt. And
pink socks, pink tape on the stick.
Yep, that's what they have here. And we'll wait for all the ceremonies. And both goaltenders, they have the same last name, Stevens, Paula Stevens for Castleton, and Aaron Stevens for St. Mike's, just spelled differently. Aaron is S-T-E-V-E-N-S, and Paula is S-T-E-P-H-E-N-S. Castleton right in the middle of the pack. St. Mike's struggling. St. Mike's Division II program, as people know. The Division II programs in the ECAC East, both in the men's and women's hockey programs. But yet, Castleton early in the season did defeat St. Mike's. We talked to Bill Bowes about possibly looking past St. Mike's for Norwich. I'm not sure that Castleton is in the position as yet to look past anybody. They do have some problems scoring. That's why he's mixed up the lines for the most part. Nicolina Jensen and Anna Daniels and Jade Werger have been, for the most part, on that first line. Jade Werger's on the second line now. Brianna Narodowi is on that first line, trying to get a little bit more scoring.
Yeah, it's a good news, bad news thing. The last 4 games, they've only given up 8 goals, which is, in college hockey, is great. The bad news is they've only scored 6. So, you know, they got to put, you know, the game's putting the puck in the net. If you're only giving up 2 goals a game, a lot of times you come out with victory. So hopefully they can generate some offense, get some confidence. And sometimes when you're not scoring goals, you kind of hold on to that stick a little tight and try a little bit too much instead of making simple plays. So hopefully they can get healthy tonight and start, you know, getting some confidence to put the puck in the net.
Paula Stevens, the
very good goaltender.
The goalie for Castleton has a goals against average of 1.90, a save percentage of .934. Aaron Stevens, number 30 for St. Mike's, 3.69 goals against average, a save percentage of .913. Castleton going right to left here in the first period.
Good crowd here. Very good crowd.
St. Mike's going left to right. St. Mike's in purple and gold, and Castleton with the pink sweaters. For Pink, the Rink night. Boy, that's hard to say.
It is hard to say, but, you know, it's for a great cause.
It sure is. Breast Cancer Awareness, the 4th year, in conjunction with the Rutland Regional Medical Center.
Oh, going to put time on the clock. There we go.
Narodowi starting things off, and Melissa Hallisey starting things off for St. Mike's as we're underway in the Castleton zone. Up toward Nicolina Jensen, bounced away, back into the Castleton zone, and the Spartans control out at center. Eileen Coyne with it. Getting to it for a moment was Hallisey for St. Mike's. The Purple Knights and the Spartans at the Spartan Arena. The Spartans chip it out to center. Backtracking is Lisa D'Angelo. You know, a small world here. Chris Donovan, who's the coach for St. Mike's, just as a personal note, is the side of the net. It's Aaron Stevens covering up as Castleton puts on a little pressure. He went to school with my former brother-in-law.
Well, there you go.
Some 25 years ago. So
6 degrees of separation.
Face off to the left of Aaron Stevens in the St. Mike's zone. Molly Howard is number 16 as the Spartans have changed up. You see Sam Peon, and also at a point is Christine Newton for the Spartans. Newton steps up along the far boards. Jade Werger is on this line, and we had mentioned in the pregame show, and just mentioned that Jade Werger had been up with Nicolina Jensen and Anna Daniels. Also on this line is Hannah Martini. As St. Mike's looks to put on a little rush here. Hempinen had it for a moment, and skating it out is Speidel. Speidel drops it into the St. Mike's zone. McNeil is at a point now, and also at a point is Danny Roberts for the Spartans. It's in behind Aaron Stevens. It's a quick shot from the right wing circle, and the save made by Aaron Stevens. Back out to McNeil, and Roberts shoots it through traffic. Speidel scores off the rebound. And the Spartans take the 1-0 lead.
Great play at the point to get it over to Roberts. He made a nice low shot, what you want from your defenseman. On the rebound, right on the left side of the net, and popped it in. You can see it right here. Roberts with a nice little quick wrist shot, gets it off nicely. That's Spittle right in the right place. Kicked the puck to her stick, and in up top it went. Roberts with a smart play there, didn't wind up for the big slapper. And hopefully to get blocked as the St. Mike's defender was there and gets it on net. And a rebound, and it's 1-0 Castleton.
Right on the rebound there as Castleton had put on some pressure just before that. 1-0 Spartans, about 2 minutes into the contest here. And St. Mike's quickly. Jessica Speidel her first goal of the year. Danny Roberts on the assist on a BFA of St. Albans. St. Albans, Vermont, BFA. And we always remind people about it watching around the world and around the country that BFA of St. Albans just a powerhouse in both boys and girls hockey here in the state of Vermont. As the backhander by Jensen, the save made by Aaron Stevens.
That's Speidel.
Here it is again.
Yeah, here it is again. Peon over to Roberts, and Speidel kicks the puck to her blade, puts it upstairs, and 1-0. So you have Speidel from Roberts and Peon at 1:46 of the first period.
Play back in. It's in behind Aaron Stevens. Jade Werger in on the forecheck. It's Newton and Roberts at the points. The Spartans here trying to dig it out. It was Saavedra, number 18 for St. Mike's. And we mentioned St. Mike's struggling, 1-11-0 in league play, 1-14-1 overall. So they really do struggle as Coughlin throws the puck in behind Paula Stevens, the Castleton goaltender. Both goaltenders named Stevens. Back to Hannah Martini, who's missed some action of late. Hannah Martini for the Spartans, chips it up along the near board. Spartans get it back in the St. Mike's zone, and back to get it is D'Angelo for the Purple Knights of Coach Chris Donovan. Up on the right wing side, D'Angelo fires in. Paula Stevens will leave it for Peon. Played her prep hockey at Proctor Academy. Near side, it's Graff.
They used to live right near Proctor Academy, Jack.
6 degrees of separation geographically now.
Yes!
Peon back. It's in the Castleton zone. There's a relationship to everything, family-wise and geographically.
They had a great fireworks display over there, too, for a small town.
Graff shot it in wide. Along the far board, still in the Spartan zone. Peon back to get it. Lost an edge. The shot from down low in the left wing circle. Save made by Paula Stevens. That was the first shot on goal for St. Mike's. That came in from 11.
That was a quality chance, too. A great save by Stevens.
Lobes at the left point. Dropped it to the top of the slot for the Spartans control. As this is Rachel Bombargi, number 7, who is from Rutland. She is come on board here, the program in the second semester, as we mentioned with Bill Bowes. And shot in and sticked away by Paula Stevens to the near boards. Waiting out at the right point, 11 steps up. Spartans bring it back the other way, get it into the St. Mike's zone. Chipped ahead now to Burnett. Burnett tapped it ahead to Rice on the left wing. The shot came in from Major, deflected, and the Spartans bring it back the other way. Over the line, and this is Daniels. A wrister off the end boards. Jensen comes over, and Aaron Stevens covers up on the short side. 1-0 Spartans on the goal by Speidel. That was her first goal of the year. 15-13 to go here in the first
You see the first save by Stevens is walked out of the corner of the St. Michael's player. Nice pad save there. A couple times St. Castleton's almost broke down 3-on-1, Jack, as St. Mike's is pinching in at the blue line. Their defenseman, there's not any help back, and it's been twice in the last 4+ minutes that they have almost broke down 3-on-1 on Stevens. That would be the St. Michael goaltender Stevens. Something to look for.
Aaron Stevens, the St. Mike's goaltender. The face-off to the right of Aaron Stevens. Back out to Peon, send it down low at the circle, and the backhander Werger, they score. And it's 2-0 Castleton.
Nice play, but the point again by Peon as she set it up off the draw. You can see the pass right to the center iceman who took the draw. Little backhand. Kind of fooled the goaltender. I don't know if it went off anybody in front.
Well, Molly Howard was down low. Werger took the shot, and we'll wait for the official announcement. I'm not sure that it touched anybody from Castleton. We'll wait for the announcement here, but the Spartans lead it 2-0.
Looked like the defenseman tried to block it.
No, they are going to give it to Molly Howard. She apparently did tip it. I didn't really catch that on that replay. Jade Werger does get an assist. Molly Howard, her 3rd goal of the year, so she does get credit for the goal. And apparently did tip it down low. Peon and Werger on the assists. Again for Howard, her 3rd goal of the year. I don't know about on that replay. It didn't look like it tipped off Howard, but again, it's a team game, and the Spartans pick up the goal.
It was a nice play no matter what. It's a good little, looked like that was almost drawn up, that off the face-off.
Speidel shot deflected it just wide as it deflected off the defenseman, and just a little piece of it for Aaron Stevens. Cleared back out now. The Spartans back in their own zone. Danny Roberts with it. Over comes Rachel Bombargi. And number 6 is Allie Howard. Allie and Molly Howard, now not related, by the way. Allie on this line, number 6. Molly, who got credit for the goal, is number 16. Is 2-0 Spartans. Just under 14 minutes to go here in the first period. Spartan Arena, pink the rink night. Breast cancer awareness has chipped out Melissa Hallisey out into the Castleton bench here in front of us.
Here's the goal again. You see Peon looking for the center iceman.
Now this is Werger.
Just makes the shot. It looks,
maybe.
It did deflect off her knee pad.
Yeah, apparently did. Yep, on that shot we got it. Great job. He's the best in the business, our producer.
Who's that cameraman?
That's Cam Clark. Cameraman and also the producer. Shooting it in diagonally to the left wing circle is left wing corner was Katie Shea. Katie Shea is out on this line with Allie Shea. They are twins. They are freshmen. In deep, and the save made on the rebound. Nice. Again, the save made by Aaron Stevens as Anna Daniels went in and had an opportunity for the Spartans in quick transition. Already 9 shots on goal.
You can see this little
shots for St. Mike's.
Little squirter here that Stevens kind of misplayed. It got blocked, took a little of the pace off of it, and tried to hit it with her stick. And it went through the 5-hole and just wide of the right post.
Werger with Martini and also Molly Howard. A shot in, deflected by Werger to the right wing corner. Molly Howard tried to get over to it. Hannah Martini there. St. Mike's can't clear it out. Danny Roberts, top of the slot, a wrister. And the waffle to the near corner as the Spartans still keep it alive here in the zone. In behind the net, Martini and Molly Howard parked in front. Here now, again, Danny Roberts down low at the right wing circle. It's Werger with it. Werger looks back out to Coyne at the right point. Wrister through traffic, loose. Picked up at the right wing circle, and it's shot in wide by Werger. And cleared out by St. Mike's up to center, but Werger picks it up and chips the puck back into the Purple Knight zone as the Spartans continue to dominate off the far board. Spillhouse drops it into the Castleton zone. The Spartans send it back to the St. Mike's line. There to play at D'Angelo. Along the near boards, it's Spillhouse. Chips it into the Spartan zone. Spartans get it out, then knock it back in. Speidel did, but Speidel center ice circle now. Speidel flips it all the way in. Glove by Aaron Stevens. Drops it to the corner. As they manage to chip it out, and there to play it, Rachel Bombargi for the Spartans. Poked away, but sent in by the Spartans to the left wing corner. Bombargi on a chase, left wing circle, almost got to the puck, cleared out to center. Backtracking Peon, and also backtracking it is Christine Newton for the Spartans. Changes direction in behind Paula Stevens to Peon. That's Santori, number 28 for St. Mike's, but the Spartans just continue to dominate. Jensen, right wing circle, backhander. Aaron Stevens the save, and Stevens covers up side of the net. 2-0 Spartans on goals by Speidel and by Molly Howard.
You see Jensen coming in here on a nice backhander, but that was generated from a beautiful breakout. 3 quick passes, and Castleton was sprung one-on-one in the neutral zone.
Play back in, 2-0 Spartans, 11:20 to go here in the first period. Kept in by Roberts at the line, cleared out, skating out is Coughlin. Coughlin to the red line, shoots it in behind Paula Stevens, knocks it down and leaves it for McNeil. McNeil sends it near side for Danny Roberts by her, but now back to Danny Roberts toward the corner as the Spartans, for a rare time in their own zone, kept in for a moment by Levin toward the end boards. Roberts there, they're pitching up. Roberts avoids Hallisey as it comes up along the near side, and it's cleared out by Levin. And it's going to be an icing call. Whistle down against the Spartans. 10:45 to go first period. Spartans have 11 shots on goal. St. Mike's with 2.
You see that breakout, and you can see Janssen coming, goes to her backhand, makes a nice move there, but a nice save by Aaron Stevens, and on the rebound. I think that's the first time I've seen Danny Roberts make kind of a bad pass ever to keep it on a breakout, but because she does everything very well out on the ice.
Speidel, or Molly Howard over the line from Werger. Also Martini in on this. Speidel picked up that first goal for the Spartans. Molly Howard the second goal. As we recap the scoring, and back to grab it, Peon in her own zone for the Castleton Spartans. Eileen Coyne is on this line as well as a defenseman over the line. Martini drive from the top of the right wing circle. Aaron Stevens makes the save. Tipped out toward Major. Chips it in behind the net and then runs it down for St. Mike's in purple and gold. The Purple Knights get it out to center with it is Rice. Overskated it, but right there it is Burnett. Burnett drops it into the zone where Peon picks it up. Sent it to the center ice circle. Back to get it easily, Speidel. Speidel had it poked away. Peon again back out to center. And playing the puck it is Saavedra. Saavedra sends it ahead to Spilecki. Rolls toward the right wing corner. Kempinen trying to get to it for St. Mike's, but the Spartans right on it again. The instant on the right wing, it's Allie Howard. Rachel Bombargi in as well on this line. Also at the points, Chelsea follows at a point. That's follow there. Fires in, blocked at the left wing circle. And St. Mike's gets it out to center. Healey Spillhouse. Healey Spillhouse, the shot deflected toward the end boards. Looks like Bill Bowes is mixing up the lines already here. Well, actually, that was just in transition there. Right. Now Jensen's out with Daniels and Naradowi. Actually, Werger's out there as well, so maybe they are mixing it up just a bit here. Werger on the left wing side along the near boards. Now chipping it in as Chelsea follow. Now again, they change up. This is Martini with Werger and Molly Howard. That's the line.
Right.
Peon drops it into the St. Mike zone and cleared out by Lobes. Linked to the ice, and it's going to be no icing because it's played by Paula Stevens anyway. And I think they're going to wave it off anyway. Lobes.
Right, they were.
Chipped up past Coughlin. Pinching up along the far boards. Macy Thomas was number 3 for St. Mike's. Spartans lead at 2-0. 8:09 to go in the first period. Rice drops it into the Castleton zone. Spartans again to the defensive unit right on it. And this time it's Peon to the red line and whistles it up, deflected up into the St. Mike's bench area. Jack Healey, Brian Hill were at the Spartan Arena.
Unfortunately, because Peon made 2 beautiful moves to get the puck out of the zone, and Castleton did very crisp on the breakout tonight. Making a couple real quick passes and getting in transition quickly with their team speed, which they have a lot of.
Naradowi is in with Daniels and Jensen now for the Spartans. Naradowi down the middle. Daniels, Jensen, quick shot in the slot, and they score. 3-0 Spartans, 7:44 to go, first period.
Beautiful play, all regenerated off the face-off. And beautiful passing to get into the zone. All alone in front. She doesn't make a mistake on that. No chance for Aaron Stevens on that. Beautiful transition as Castleton won the draw, moved it into the zone very quickly. And you can see Castleton player wide open and 3-0.
So the Spartans, who have had some problem scoring. Nicolina Jensen, her 9th goal of the year. Anna Daniels gets an assist, and Brianna Naradowi also with an assist for the Spartans. That first line scoring is down low. Saavedra couldn't get a stick on it for St. Mike's side of the net, so the Spartans off to that 3-0 lead here in the first period. Of course, Norwich awaits tomorrow. And as Bill Bowes mentioned, and regardless of this game, certainly never look past an opponent.
No, you can't. You just can't. And, Innsbruck's been preaching that in the locker room.
Tomorrow's game is at 3 o'clock. I thought
yes,
I saw somewhere that it was at 2. It's at 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. Yeah. I thought I saw somewhere that it was at 2.
It might be. A timeout by St. Mike's.
Well, a timeout here in the first period. 13 shots on goal for the Spartans, 2 for St. Mike's. Spartans dominating. Getting goals from Speidel, Molly Howard, and also from
Here's the first goal.
Jensen.
Here's the first goal.
And Speidel.
Speidel from Roberts. But a nice shot. Here's the second one off the draw. A little play, a little give and go, which in hockey, what you try to do. And a backhand, and obviously bounced off Molly Howard shin pad in the net. Here's the third goal, just scored basically a minute ago. Rebound in front, St. Mike's with their back turned to the players, and it's in the net for Jansen. Like we've talked about before, Jansen, if your coach can see your backside from the bench, it's not in your own end, it's not a good thing, because that means you're not watching the players behind you, and that's what happened there. As Jansen was left wide open in front in the slot, and she buried it.
Jack Healey along with Brian Hill. We're at the Spartan Arena here in Rutland, Vermont. As Cam Clark is our producer, Michael Valentine and Chris McCormick are producers at PEGTV Channel 20. Brian Bashaw, Lily Derbyshire are cameramen.
I didn't know I was going to be on TV today. It would have dressed better.
I don't think you've been on, have you? There's been no shot of you.
Well, they promised me.
Should have been. Actually, we ought to.
What? What are you going to say? Easy, steady. Pump the brakes there, Jackson.
We ought to show you on screen and say it's me.
Oh, well, thank you. I think
You're such a
such
great-looking guy.
I'm a handsome devil.
You are a handsome devil. Healey over the line, chip back out to center. Lobes finds it back in to the zone. It goes, and Eileen Coyne back for the Spartans. We're dominating, kept in at the line by Thomas. And Spartans control again. It's squeezed out to center. Knocked back into the right wing corner diagonally by Allison Graff for St. Mike's. Eileen Coyne along the near side. Again, Castleton in the pink sweaters here tonight at the Spartan Arena. Stephanie Bardell is number 22, a field hockey player as well. She went from one season to the next. Field hockey, the Castleton Spartans winning the NAC championship and looking to do very well in the ECAC East as well. As Newton shot gloved, it would have gone wide, but Aaron Stevens hangs out with 6:01 to go in the first period.
Yeah, it seems that St. Mike's changed up their forecheck there after their timeout. They're a little more conservative. Here you see the play. Nice feed back by Roberts. A good shot on net. You're right, it would have gone a little wide, but Stevens held on.
Rachel Bombargi will take the face-off for the Spartans to the left of Aaron Stevens. Spinning around D'Angelo. It's chipped past Newton, and Spartans control again. Banged in wide, the length of the ice, an icing call. Rachel Bombargi, who we mentioned from Rutland, went to the St. Paul School after, I believe, 1 year at Rutland High School here locally.
Yes.
Remember her uncle and her dad playing hockey here in Rutland. And
yes.
Play back in. Jensen brings it to the near side. Anna Daniels and Naradoe in on this line. This is Danny Roberts. Fires through traffic, and it's deflected to the end boards. Chipped out back toward the near boards now. And stepping up, Danny Roberts. Naradoe over to pick it up, out to Newton at the right point. Midpoint, Roberts right to the slot. Shoots in, deflected wide.
Great move by Roberts.
Newton keeps it in. Rister blocked. Newton again. Chips it toward the right wing corner. Daniels is number 13. Jensen number 8. Martini comes on, and Peon coming onto the ice for Castleton as well. Squirts in behind the goaltender. Saavedra is number 18. And Peon will have to play it out at center. Jade Werger comes onto the ice. Also on the ice now is Chelsea Follow and also Molly Howard. Werger with it. Spidle's on this line as well, number 19. Follow top of the left wing circle. Shot knocked down at the circle, and it's cleared out. As by Healey. Molly Howard back to play it at her own line. Steps up, center ice circle. Shoots it in diagonally, right wing corner. It'll bounce in behind Aaron Stevens. Back is Emily Lobes for St. Mike's. St. Mike's looking to start it out. Puck stolen away in the zone, and unable to get a shot away there. Coming right down the slot. There's the shot in for St. Mike's. Healey from the top of the slot, and Paula Stevens has to make a rear save. Her third of the night. And we got a stoppage and play with 4:14 to go in the first period.
Castleton just very quick on the forecheck and giving St. Mike's all sorts of trouble. Here's a pass for St. Mike's. Developing into a little 2-on-2 here. Good back check pressure and relatively easy save for Stevens as she just grabs another one off the draw.
And that was Santori that took the wrister from the top of the left wing circle. Paula Stevens right there to glove it. Number 29. Paula in the Castleton for about a year now. Paula, a 5'2" sophomore from Seattle, Washington. She came along in the second semester. A big key to Castleton's success toward the second half of the season a year ago for the women's hockey program of Coach Bill Bowes. And from the right point, Levin, and again the save for Paula Stevens, and she hangs on. You're just joining us. Castleton getting goals from Speidel, Molly Howard, and Nicolina Jensen, and have a 3-0 lead with 4 minutes to go here in the first period.
You see the pass, just a shot off the point, in on Stevens, and no trouble for her.
Levin again toward the end boards. Kevinin is number 27. Kevinin and also Spilecki in on this line. Spilecki is number 17 for St. Mike's, really getting very little offensively to this point. Of course, they were shut out by the Spartans in the first matchup early in the season by a score of 5-0. Kevinin, number 27. Back forward is McNeil. As the Spartans started up in transition, Speidel can't quite run it down, or Narodowi can't quite run it down for the Spartans. And on a chase is Healey to the end boards. Healey couldn't get to it. Macy Thomas comes over now. Macy Thomas to the end boards for St. Mike's. Healey number 13, Saavedra number 18. St. Mike's trying to put a little bit of pressure on, sticked away by Paula Stevens. Coughlin over to grab it, send it out to the left point. Shot blocked, and the Spartans bring it back the other way in transition. Werger over the line. Werger shoots and fires in wide. It comes all the way around the boards, far side out near the line. Back checking there, Thomas, and will skate it up to center for St. Mike's, up over the red line. Thomas over the Castleton line, 1-on-4.
Seen a lot to that tonight for St. Mike's, a little bit of 1-on-4s.
Sent off the near boards, back into the St. Mike's zone, backtracking Saavedra. Back out to center, and onto the stick now of Spilecki. Now it is Kempinen, right down the slot, wanted to go to Santori, trying to get a stick on it at the corner. Spilecki and Santori there, Kempinen, that's the first line for the Purple Knights of Coach Donovan. Right circle, the shot goes in wide by Spilecki. Back out to the left point, Graff shoots it in, deflected to the end boards. Paula Stevens tried to smother it, but right by her, she couldn't quite control it. A little bit of pressure put on by the Purple Knights and cleared out by the Spartans. It should be icing. And it is with 1:52 to go in the first period, and Castleton has a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, that's the first sustained pressure that St. Mike's had. They had some good opportunities. Castleton kind of running around their own end, which they haven't done a lot tonight. And St. Mike's taking advantage. They've changed their forecheck system. They've only sent in 2, and they got a third person high to make sure the Castleton can't get that quick transition.
This is Rachel Babargi on the face-off for the Spartans. Spartans look to control and get it up to center. Speidel over the red line, fires in and deflected out of play. Now Narodowi, Jensen, and Daniels in.
They've had no answer for this group right here, St. Mike's.
Very quick. McNeil now at the points.
Yeah, very quick group. This is the same face-off they scored last time. A quick little transition.
Hannah Daniels can't run it down at the line. It was played by Thomas. Flipped way up into the air. Hit the roof here at the Spartan Arena.
Seen that a lot lately. Up off the
Raptors.
Raptors, or I'm going to say something else, but steel girders.
Anna Narodowi is a 5'1" sophomore. She's from North Smithfield, Rhode Island. Trying to feed it down the slot, but St. Mike's in transition. Lobes chips it in. Back is McNeil for the Spartans, number 18. 1:20 to go in the first period. Castleton with a 3-0 lead, pinching up at the end boards. The Castleton zone. Hannah Daniels with Nicolina Jensen on her left side, and Jensen will play it left wing corner now. Martini comes onto the ice, out to Roberts, fires in. The save by Aaron Stevens. Jensen picks it up. Right wing corner. Out to the right point. Coyne flips it in through traffic. Blocked toward the circle. Martini. Back toward the corner. Now back to Coyne to Roberts. Lets it fly. And she scores! 4-0.
Nice shot by Danny Roberts. Stevens kind of deflected it in her net herself. I think it was fooled her a little bit, a lot faster than she thought. You see the shot here. She's in good position, but she just kind of drops down on it in the butterfly, and it just kind of squirts up off her pad and in. You see a nice pass, wide open. Stevens sees it the whole way. Has just misplayed it.
Well, the Spartans have put 4 on the board here in the first period. Danny Roberts on the goal, her first goal of the year. That's her 10th point. She has 9 assists. 4 different players have scored. And the Spartans have the 4-0 lead now with 30.3 seconds to go in the first period. Here it is again, Brian.
Right here you see, I think Coyne gives her the pass.
No, that wasn't.
No,
that's not right. No. They
Howard and Coyne get the assists, I'm pretty sure.
That was Roberts.
It's Roberts who got the shot.
They gave the goal to Coyne. Coyne gets an assist on that. Backhander Babargi, and Aaron Stevens makes the save. I'm not even sure if that other player's Howard.
Well, no one's in front.
No, that's Danny Roberts right there. That's clearly Danny Roberts.
Yeah, he got it. Dr. Bagley's got it. He knows what's going on.
4-0 Spartans. That'll do the first period as it's backhanded into the Castleton zone by Coughlin. All Castleton in that first period. 17 shots on goal for the Spartans and 4 shots on goal for St. Mike's in the period. It's 4-0 Castleton after 1 on Pink the Rink night here at the Spartan Arena. We'll be back to recap the scoring in our first intermission coming up after this timeout.
Sports fans, PEGTV is looking for volunteers to videotape area sporting events for broadcast. PEGTV will train any Rutland County resident on the latest high-definition video cameras and provide you with all the equipment you'll need to tape area college and high school games or any organized sport. So grab a friend or another parent and get your students on PEGTV. Contact PEGTV today for more information about this great public service.
We're back at the Spartan Arena. Jack Healey, Brian Hill. It's 4-0 Castleton after a period, and the Spartans obviously dominating. 4 different players have scored.
Yeah.
Recap the scoring is Brian Hill.
At 1:46 of the first period, we had a goal. You can see it right here. Was this the first one? Yes, the first one. I'm sorry. Speidel gets it off of deflection and rebound in front to make it 1-0. You see a nice quick shot by Roberts, and she took her time off the skate right onto her blade and beat Stevens upstairs. Here's the second one. Looks like a made-up little play here. Head up, nice play, backhand in the slot, and it looks like it went off Molly Howard's shin pad in the net. We can see the replay twice. A nice little feed from Peon into the slot. It looks like it definitely goes off of her.
Yeah, actually, it took us a couple of times before we zeroed in on that.
Here's the third one.
Nicolina Jensen
in front all alone, as you can see, and just gets a quick snapshot off and beats Stevens to the blocker side. And like we discussed earlier, you can see all 4 of the St. Mike's players with their backs turned to the play, and she's all alone in front to make it 3-0. And here's the last goal. You can see Roberts gets the pass, takes a nice quick shot. It just went up over the pad and in. And she kind of, Stevens, Aaron that is, from St. Mike's, almost put it in herself. It was a little bit by her. She was in good position. You can see the shot. She goes down and it just kind of, it almost looks like it went under her arm, Jack. But it definitely changed directions. It went past her into the net at 19-16 of the First period to make it 4-0. We had 17 shots, 13 saves for Stevens, St. Michael's. Castleton with 17 shots, 4 saves for Paula Stevens for St. Mike's.
Yeah, it's Paula Stevens for Castleton. Aaron Stevens for St. Mike's. 4-0 Castleton after a period. We'll be back right before the start of the second period from the Spartan Arena.
Why do students choose Castleton State College? It's big enough so there's lots to do, but it's small enough so that they can get involved in their classes and in clubs, in student government, theater, music, radio, TV, internships, and college and community projects that really matter. Castleton President Dave Walk calls Castleton a small college with a big heart. From their first day on campus, students feel a part of the community. Castleton offers more than 30 majors, career preparation, and the liberal arts and sciences. In every field, students receive personal attention from excellent faculty. There's a sense of community and lots of opportunity. For more than 200 years, Castleton has been educating students while changing to meet their needs. Technology, sustainability, internships, and community engagement are all part of a Castleton education. And the Castleton Spartans compete in 20 intercollegiate sports. Last year, 19 teams went on to the postseason, and individual athletes earned 79 spots on all conference teams, 6 All-Region awards, and 1 All-American mention. Spartan Stadium, the home of men's and women's soccer, men's and women's lacrosse, field hockey, and football, is one of the finest facilities in the state. Glenbrook Gymnasium and Spartan Arena have been beautifully renovated. Castleton is in central Vermont, near the best snowboarding and skiing in New England, and close to where you are right now. And with all these advantages, Castleton is affordable with costs well below private colleges. Find out for yourself how Castleton can make a difference in your life by visiting soon. Check out the web at castleton.edu.
Set now for second period action. Jack Healey and Brian Hill at the Spartan Arena, and it's been all Castleton 4-0. 4 different players have scored for the Spartans. Jessica Speidel, her first of the year. Molly Howard, her third of the year. Nicolina Jensen, her 9th of the year. And Danny Roberts, her first of the year. All in the first period as we get set for the second period.
That surprises me that Danny Roberts, it's her first of the year.
Well, she's a defenseman.
I know, but she's very good.
Well, let me double check my stats.
No,
here.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Well, I mean,
because I clearly have admiration for her game. Because I said earlier, I saw her make a bad pass. I think it's the first time I've ever seen that from her. Because she's usually spot on. You like that? You like that spot on, didn't you?
Paula Stevens in goal to our left for Castleton, and it is Aaron Stevens in goal to our right for St. Mike's. Castleton going left to right here in the second period, and St. Mike's going right to left.
I'd like to say that the popcorn here at the arena is outstanding, and my cameraman didn't give me any.
Well, it's a little hard to broadcast when you have popcorn in your mouth.
Between periods, he could have saved me some. But he clearly has angry at me because I told him I'm going to win Chuck-a-Puck, and he said he was. So we'll see who's
Thomas
closer.
with Melissa Coughlin and Melissa Hallisey. And they are up front. Allison Graff, Emily Lobes at the points for St. Mike's. Hallisey on a chase to the end boards. Eileen Coyne with it, number 4 for the Spartans. The Spartans with the pink sweaters, pink the rink night here at the Spartan Arena, the 4th annual Pink the Rink Night, and it's for breast cancer awareness in conjunction with the Rutland Regional Medical Center. The pink sweaters that the team is wearing, they are, and I'm not sure if they've all been auctioned off or not, but online at the Castleton Athletics website, they will be giving away and raffling off the sweaters that they're wearing tonight. Eileen Coyne back to get it, as Danny Roberts with her at a point. Werger is up with Martini and Molly Howard. Molly Howard with a goal earlier. Here's Martini over the line for the Spartans. Martini left wing circle. Shot deflected toward the right wing corner. Molly Howard on top of it. Peon and also Follow at the points. Peon number 21. Chelsea Follow number 15 for the Spartans. In behind Aaron Stevens come the Purple Knights as it's chipped out past Allie Shea. Allie and Katie Shea on the line with Kaylee Spillhouse for St. Mike's. And the Sheas are twins.
Are they sisters?
Twins and sisters. And I figured that all on my own.
You did.
Because I looked and they're the same size. They got the same name, and they're both freshmen. And I think they could be twins. I did double check, of course, with a coach. I seem to remember them from last year. Well, actually, no, I couldn't remember.
Could you?
No, they're freshmen. That's right. Over the line, here's Speidel. Speidel in deep for the Spartans. Speidel in behind the net, poked away. Rachel Bombargi picks it up. Wanted to go back to Speidel as the Purple Knights get it out to center. We're into the second period. 2 minutes in the period. 4-0 Spartans. Pass goes in behind Nicolina Jensen. Anna Daniels on a chase toward the end boards. D'Angelo, number 25. Parked in front is Naradowi. Now here's McNeil, fires in, and Stevens stayed with it on the rebound side of the net, poking at it. Comes back out in front. Save again by Aaron Stevens. As Spartans putting on a little pressure there. Up to center. This is Santori. Fires in wide of Paula Stevens toward the corner. By McNeil, but the Spartans in transition up to center. The center ice circle. Over the line. The wrister is grabbed out of the air by Aaron Stevens.
You see the play in front here. A little quick pass, shot from the point. She got it off quickly. No slapper, and a tipped in front and a little backhander. Stevens gets next to the post to make the save and clear it out.
Shot right before she came off the ice. Nicolina Jensen. Jade Werger is on with Martini and Molly Howard on this line as the Spartans continue to put on the pressure. A drive to the right wing corner. Stepping up is Newton. Newton can't get to it. Chipped out. Now looking to control is Coughlin, and it's chipped out to center, and it's that throws the puck into the Spartan zone behind Paula Stevens. Sam Peon back for it for the Spartans. Peon sends it up. Wanted to go to Bardell. Picked off at center ice. A nice play there. That was picked off by Levin. Now back forward Peon. Chips it ahead. Werger. Chips it across the red line. Backtracking is Rice. Back out the center. Now the Spartans control again. They've absolutely dominated. Bombargi over the line. Bombargi left wing circle, and on the back check, Rice there to grab it. Bombargi going to get to it again. Major number 10 for St. Mike's. They send it in behind Aaron Stevens. Graff over. Back on the other side, far side. Chipped down along the far boards at the point. Annie Roberts sends it in wide. Stepping up, Eileen Coyne. Coyne fires in. Aaron Stevens the save. Roberts shoots, and it's blocked back out to center. The puck wobbles back toward the Castleton line. Roberts there to pick it up. 4-0 Castleton. 15:50 to go here in the second period. Backtracking is Lobes. Chips it ahead, and it slides out to center. Spartans knock it back into the St. Mike zone. Naradowi there trying to get to it. Anna Daniels. I heard Naradowi at the line. Back to Daniels, right to left. Anna Daniels, left wing circle. Wrister, glove by Aaron Stevens. Hangs on. 4-0 Spartans, 15:31 to go in the second period. That game tomorrow between Castleton and Norwich is a 2 o'clock game.
Yes.
Said 3. It says 3 on the schedule here, but as I mentioned earlier, I thought I saw it somewhere that it was 2. We double checked on that. It is 2 o'clock tomorrow. Castleton and Norwich here at the Spartan Arena.
Great crowd tonight.
Of course, for I think the rink night. Anna Daniels down the middle comes Naradowi. By her, Peon. Back now, Daniels wanted to shovel it right in front, but couldn't get it all the way through as the Purple Knights clear it out. Spillhouse deflected up and out of play.
I was going to say that Anna Daniels has obviously got a lot of speed, and she's had a couple opportunities. She seems to want to go upstairs with every shot, and it makes it easier for the goaltender to do that. If she put a few on the ice, a little more success, and you get some rebounds from those.
Chipped ahead, Molly Howard. Molly Howard shoots and is deflected high over the glass and out of play. Molly Howard on with Martini and Werger on this line. And Newton and Danny Roberts at the points.
Castleton been using their points a lot tonight, and with great success. Is their goal, 3 goals have been generated from the points, and that's where a lot of goals do get generated, on rebounds and deflections.
Here's Martini, fans on the shot, deflected toward the Cade Werger. Picking it out in front, it's deflected up now to Newton, down low, blocked, loose in the slot, and Purple Knights can't clear it out. Martini kept it in, shovels it toward the end boards and back toward, again at 11, and spins it around, Speidel up, steps up to it, right wing corner. Speidel at the end boards, Molly Howard parked in front, out to the left point. Danny Roberts back toward Speidel, deflected back toward Roberts, past Speidel. Back to grab it, Laura 11, can't clear it out. Bombargi kept it in, sent it toward the circle. And stepping up to grab the puck again is Bombargi. A lot of speed. Backhander Stevens the save. That's Aaron Stevens. And the puck bounces out along toward the near boards.
Great move by Rachel.
Bombargi down low. The Bombargi at the post getting the pass down low. Kept in, no. Unable to keep it in at the point was Roberts. Back is Sam Peon. Turns and with speed over the line. Peon shoots and it slides in on Aaron Stevens. Puck loose. And coming out of the pack with it is Thomas. Chopped into the zone, and Paula Stevens, who hasn't been too busy, knocks it down. Slides it out toward Graff. Graff sent it toward the left wing corner over is Coughlin. Chips it down low. Number 13 is Hallisey. Coughlin waiting at the left wing circle. Back to Coughlin at the circle. Cleared out though. The Spartans always right on it. Just great defensively as well as offensively. Here's Daniels, wrists it in wide from Nicolina Jensen and comes along the near boards. Cleared out to center. Backtracking for the Spartans is Danny Roberts. Kick back to Roberts in her own zone. Flips it up into the air. Jade Werger sent it back toward her own line. Coin to Roberts. Chased there by Kempinen. Werger now over the line. Over the red line to the blue line and fires in on Aaron Stevens. Covers up. 12:39 to go, second period. 4-0 Castle at all the scoring in the first period here.
You see a lot of the action. You know, Rachel Bombardier coming in, makes a quick little move, then one more little backhand flip. Fooled me. I thought she was going to try to drag it more in the middle, but great move.
Molly Howard, Werger, and also Martini up front for the Spartans as St. Mike's in transition, dumping it in left wing corner. Kempinen in behind the net, and now Santori, number 28, out of play. And we'll have the.
It looked like a 3-on-1, and what happened was that Castleton had about 2 line changes, and St. Mike's had none. They were exhausted. So once they got the puck out, they all started changing. Castleton made a quick transition and had one St. Mike's defender back, but she made a good play to block the shot.
Bombargi, Speidel, the Bardell line in now for the Spartans. It's in the Spartan zone. Spartans going left to right here in the second period. St. Mike's right to left. Santori back out toward the line. Saavedra. Here come the Spartans the other way. Bombargi now to Bardell in, and Aaron Stevens on the save.
Nice save there.
Nice save there by Aaron Stevens.
You see it right here. Bombargi cuts in, makes a great pass in alone, and Stevens covers up and goes down and makes a nice save. Good transition again by the Spartans. Bombardier has 2 good opportunities and made a nice play there.
Up the draw, Bombargi there, but back to get it. Thomas for St. Mike's. Thomas, number 3, slides it around far side, and Hallisey. Spartans again right on it. Bombargi sent it toward the corner. Purple Knights chip it out. Center. Sam Peon played at the center ice circle. 4-0 Spartans. 11:38 to go in the second period. Jack Healey, Brian Hill, and Cam Clark is our producer, and Mike Valentine, Chris McCormick at PEGTV Channel 20. Here on the Comcast system in the immediate Rutland, Vermont area. We're at the Spartan Arena in Rutland on Pink the Rink night. Over the line, Nicolina Jensen. Nicolina Jensen has Naradoe coming down the slot. Daniels comes over out to the right point. Newton out to Danny Roberts, a wrister block, goes toward the corner. Daniels pinching up. Back out to Roberts, stepping up. Fires in, deflected to the near boards. Back out to the right point, Newton. Shovels it back toward the end boards. It goes loose toward the far corner. Over is Healey. Doesn't get to it. Danny Roberts over. We're going to have the first penalty of the game. First penalty of the game, Brian Hill. Checking call.
Ooh, well, we have a checking call.
And it's on Anna Daniels. So St. Mike's going on the power play.
I think that was seen a little bit. You can see it right here. She comes in, doesn't play the puck, and kind of rides her out pretty good. Boy. Don't like to. I'm not going to say anything about the referees, Jack. But I will. I think there was a little ticky-tack there.
Well, it's the first penalty of the game.
Well, I don't
We're about
care.
halfway through.
That doesn't matter. Doesn't make it right, sir.
Lucky is number 17. St. Mike's on the power play. Centauri back out, midpoint, shot blocked. That's Allison Graff, and Graff back to grab it for St. Mike's. 10:30 to go on the St. Mike's power play. 4-0 Spartans, 10:18 to go in the second period. Over the line, it's Spilecki. Out of the left wing circle. The shot up off the glass, snapped in by Centauri. Number 24 is Lopes. Spilecki, number 27, Kempinen. They're pinching up at the end boards. St. Mike's again on the power play. Parked at the slot of Centauri. Taking a lot of time off the clock on this. Molly Howard. Wrapped up far side. Spilecki comes over. Back out along the far boards. Shot deflected up into the air. Came in from Emily Lobes. Still in the zone. Stepping up to it is Centauri. Sticked away by Paula Stevens. Cleared out, Molly Howard, and she fires in.
A couple of good shot blocks. One by Jade Werger on a big blast. She got in front of it. Like to see that as a coach and as a defenseman.
And they score on the rebound as the shot came in, and it came in from the right point. And on the rebound, they score, and right there, looked like Coughlin on the goal for St. Mike's, so St. Mike's is on the board. Melissa Coughlin, number 7, to pick up the rebound. The shot came in from the right point, a power play goal. It's 4-1 Castleton.
You can see it right here. They drive in the net, a good slap, and Paula Stevens thought she had it, but it just kind of careened off her stick, and the St. Mike was forward right there to pounce on it, make it 4-1.
Thomas gets an assist, and also Healey getting an assist on that. And the goal by Coughlin, that is her first of the year, a power play goal.
Giving a little life to the...
She's a senior from Franklin, Massachusetts.
You can see it right here. A little drop pass, gets a good shot off. Paula, I think she believes she had it. It just squirted off her stick. It kind of bounced off her stick, you know, kind of trampolined off there. And Coughlin was right there to pounce on it and flip a little backhander up and over for the goal. Power play goal.
Pass ahead here is Daniels. Daniels in, cuts it in behind Aaron Stevens, tries to bring it near side. Puck knocked away, try to shovel it to Naradoe coming down the slot. He had Jensen on the left wing side, cleared out the length of the ice wide of the goaltender, and it is icing.
Castleton needs to regroup here. St. Mike's actually had a pretty good little power play. I was just going to mention that. They're moving the puck pretty well, trying to set up for the one-timer from the point. A couple of them got blocked, but they certainly moved the puck much better than they have on the power play than they have 5-on-5. So Castleton needs to be aware of that and shore that up and make sure they don't take any more penalties and give St. Mike's any life.
4-1 Castleton, 8:25 to go here in the second period. St. Mike's scoring on the power play to get on the board. Chipped out again. This will be an icing call again against the Purple Knights.
You know, as a coach, you don't mind icing sometimes when you're under pressure. There's no shame in it. The only thing is you got to draw back in your own end. But, you know, if you're under pressure, St. Mike's done that the last couple of times. So, you know, trying to be, you know, they're back in it now, 4-1. A lot of time left.
Puck loose in the circle, St. Mike's zone. Back to pounce on it, D'Angelo. McNeil gifted in at the line. Spilecki is number 17 for St. Mike's. Castleton's lived for the most part. St. Mike's zone. 24 shots on goal for Castleton, 7 for St. Mike's as the Purple Knights get it into the Castleton zone. Backboard Danny Roberts. Mentioned a few times, Danny Roberts from Bellows Free Academy, BFA of St. Albans. For people that don't know, we mentioned how BFA is a powerhouse in boys and girls hockey, and the shot came in from Thomas, deflected toward the end board. St. Albans, Vermont is the home of John LeClaire, former National Hockey League star. Werger throws it into the St. Mike's zone, chip back out to center. Tucked all the way in on the goaltender, and Aaron Stevens has to steer it toward the near side. Thomas tried to pounce on it. Here's Newton. Newton getting it back. Newton through traffic, deflected, and it's played by Thomas. Kept alive by the Spartans. Back out to the left point. Shot by Peon, bounces off the end boards. Daniels to Neradowi, shot the save, and on the rebound again the save by Aaron Stevens. A couple of saves right in there, in close. Jensen had an opportunity as well. Good close for Castleton.
Yeah, Castleton got the puck back to the point to Peon, and it just got blocked, deflected into the corner, and Castleton came right out of the corner. You can see quick pass, little backhand spin, and there's a rebound. There's good saves.
That was Jensen on the second shot there.
Two good saves by Aaron Stevens.
Daniels right across, toe drag by Jensen, looks to play it along the near boards for Castleton and does. Neradowi now at the end boards. Neradowi. Jensen comes over, chipped up into the air. Daniels there as well, sent it toward the corner.
Ooh, how's that not a body
Jensen
check?
there, double teamed. They're getting it out, it was Graff. Graff now chips it off the far boards, getting it out to Santori. Lobes backtracking, back to Santori. Can't chip it out, kept in by Castle. St. Mike's never did get it out of the zone. Here's Steph Bardell, plays it at the right wing circle, chip toward the end boards. Backtracking there is Lobes. Round the far side, and St. Mike's does get it out to center. Bombargi managed to get it. Thought she got a little bit of it. It goes back in on Paula Stevens. Eileen Coyne wheels it back out to center now for Castleton. Coyne over the red line. Fires all the way in on Aaron Stevens. Has to make a tough save. That came in from downtown for Coyne.
Yeah, it had a little dip to it at the end. It was, she stayed with it in good position for Stevens. It's a good save, but it clearly dipped on her. And just before that, St. Mike's had clear possession and couldn't get the puck out. And nothing drives a coach nuts than seeing that.
Bardell picks up the loose puck and has to play it at the right wing corner out to Coyne. Now to Roberts, left point. Roberts steps up, left circle, shot, deflected, and it goes to the end boards in behind Aaron Stevens. 4-1 Castleton. 5:15 to go in the second period, and it's cleared out to center. Backtracking is Danny Roberts. Danny Roberts now to Rachel Bombargi. Bombargi sends it in diagonally, right wing corner where Werger picks it up to Molly Howard. Molly Howard to Werger. Sent it behind Howard out to Coyne. Fires off the end boards. Along the far side over is Hallisey. Hallisey now sends it behind Coughlin, who scored the power play goal for St. Mike's. Coyne dumps it back into the St. Mike's zone. Can't get it out. Martini, left wing circle. Martini shot in around the boards near side. Played out by Peon. Now to McNeil through traffic. Save Aaron Stevens. Somewhere is the puck loose? No, she covers up. Aaron Stevens.
Clearly St. Mike's is giving Castleton the points because they've got 5 players down low in front of Stevens trying to control any rebounds or block any shots, because Castleton has 28 shots, and most of them generated for the points. They probably have about another 20 that have missed the net. You can see it right here. You can see all 5 St. Mike's players down low protecting Stevens on any chance for a rebound.
There are Dowie and Daniels and Jensen. Jensen along the goal line, chipped away, and St. Mike's looking to start it up in transition up to Kempinen, and they send it to the left wing corner in the Castleton zone. Hooked around. Spartans again looking in transition as they chip it out to center. 2-on-2. Over the line, Anna Daniels. The save made by Aaron Stevens. Back out, it's Peon. McNeil, wrister. Here is Jensen, save. Rebound is covered up by Aaron Stevens. 29 shots on goal for the Spartans, 25 saves for St. Mike's goaltender Aaron Stevens. A .913 save percentage, 3.69 goals against average.
Once again, you can see a lot generated from the point, where Castleton's getting a majority of their opportunities. The St. Mike's has given that to them.
Way back in, St. Mike's zone. Chipped out to center. Danny Roberts plays it for the Spartans. Roberts still with it. Now Rachel Bombargi over the line. Allie Howard's on the right wing side. Bombargi wrists it in. The easy glove save by Aaron Stevens.
Yeah, you want to try. I know Rachel probably would like to have that shot back, get that puck down on the, on the ice and get a rebound. And she had her wing breaking down the right side and hope for a rebound. She was a little upset with herself on that.
I believe on the other side is Rachel Elliott, number 10. So Rachel Babargi is 7, Rachel Elliott number 10, and Allie Howard's number 6 for the Spartans on this line.
It's a good little line for them. They played well tonight, these three.
Well, Rachel Babargi, for the most part, has been with Speidel and Bardell, though.
Oh, that's right. Well, that line played well, too.
Just now.
Yeah, just now.
Well, they just... Back to grab it, Allison Graff. Ooh. Martini fans. Martini again, far side. Unable to pull the trigger was Molly Howard down low on the backhand. Molly Howard toward the end boards. Molly Howard to the left wing corner. Molly Howard kicking along the end boards. Werger over as well. Peon and Coyne are at the points. Martini Park to the left wing circle for the Spartans. Sticked away. Aaron Stevens, puck loose. It's loose. They're still poking at it. Still poking at it. No goal.
I'd like to know how. Well,
I saw the puck myself. It was behind Aaron Stevens, and they were poking at the puck, and I'm not sure if that went across the line or not, but I just, unless the cage came off the mooring a little bit, did it?
It might have. I don't see him fixing it. Unless you say that they moved the puck in the crease with a hand. Kicked in.
Oh, it was kicked in. Okay.
Probably off the right post there.
Actually, you do see somebody kicking at it.
Yep. Before that, I think it might have been Molly Howard went over the top of the goaltender. And usually in any league, that's goaltender interference, but they let it go.
Spillhouse back to get it. 4-1 Castleton, 2:15 to go, second period. Backtracking is Saavedra. For the Spartans, again, right on the puck is Saavedra got it back again. Saavedra up to Santori. Stepping in now. Chases it down to the end boards. Wrapped up there, Eileen Coyne comes over. Santori. Shovel it out toward the midpoint. Coughlin, who got that power play goal. Coughlin plays at number 7 along the near boards for St. Mike's. Drops it in behind Paula Stevens. Back forward is Peon. And
you're going to have Coyne go for a body check.
Yep. Second power play opportunity for St. Mike's. If they cash in, they really will make things interesting here with 1:43 to go in the second period.
Yeah. A little aggression there by Eileen as she hit Coffin coming across the blue line. It was men's hockey. It was a great hit. You can see it right here. She dumps it in and she goes after it, and Eileen steps up in front and knocks her down for a
Santori
penalty.
Kemping in. Here's also at a point is Graff. His shot came in from the right point. Save made toward the end boards. St. Mike's on the power play coming down the final 1:30 of the second period. St. Mike's has scored on the power play in this period. It's Castleton with a 4-1 lead. Also Lobes in on the power play. Backtracks toward her own line up to Burnett. Cleared back down by the Spartans as McNeil came over and played it. Spartans change up. Peon and also Newton at the points now. Santori down the middle. don't have the numbers despite being on the power play. It was 1-on-4 under a minute to go in the period, a minute 14 to go in the power play opportunity. Here's a breakaway for the Spartans, and Nicolina Jensen couldn't quite pull the trigger. Trying to go to the backhand. Towards center. They're pinching up right in front of the Castleton bench. Daniels and Jensen.
There's Jensen in a clean breakaway from center ice in. Sometimes when you get that much room, you have too much time to think, and I think she got in a little too late. The puck bobbling on her and just fanned it a little bit wide. She might have had her beat, but the puck was bobbling.
33 seconds to go in the period. Roberts clears it back down into the St. Mike's zone. On a chase, Werger, also Thomas for St. Mike's. 40 seconds to go in the power play. Unless St. Mike scores here, that'll carry over into the third period. Up to center, Thomas. Thomas over the line on the right wing. Thomas cuts it in behind Paula Stevens as Coughlin parked in front. Out to the left point, Thomas, top of the left wing circle, and the save made. There's Macy Thomas, and also there's a couple of Thomases here. It does the period there. It's a Dara Thomas and a Macy Thomas for St. Mike's as well. So that's the end of the second period, and after 2 periods of play, our score, Castleton 4, St. Mike's 1. And still 17 seconds left on the power play opportunity for St. Mike's going into the third period. And we'll be back to recap the scoring after this timeout.
Attention sports fans. PEGTV is looking for volunteers to videotape area sporting events for broadcast. PEGTV will train any Rutland County resident on the latest high-definition video cameras and provide you with all the equipment you'll need to tape area college and high school games or any organized sport. So grab a friend or another parent and get your students on PEGTV. Contact PEGTV today for more information about this great public service.
We're back at the Sporting Arena between the second and third periods. It's a 4-1 Castleton lead here. 17 seconds left on the St. Mike's power play. Just want to mention we mentioned about the twins who play on the fourth line for St. Mike's. Actually the third line, Allie Shea and Katie Shea, but also their sisters, and they were both out on the ice toward the tail end of that period. Dara Thomas, number 16, is a senior. And Macy Thomas, number 3, is a junior. They're from Amherst, Massachusetts. All the scoring for the Spartans in the first period, and St. Mike scoring on the power play in the second period. Here with the scoring wrap-up is Brian Hill.
All right. Here's the first goal by Castleton. You see the shot from Danny Roberts in the front. Spital off her skate in the net. Makes it 1-0 at 1:46. A nice quick shot. Didn't wind up, so she got it to the net. Makes it 1-0 Castleton. Here's the second goal off the face-off. A quick little shot. A little rebound in front, backhand in front off Molly Howard's shin pad and in. Makes it 2-0 Castleton.
15 more seconds to get your puck out.
Ooh, there's, you can see right off her pad and in the net to make it 2-0 Castleton. Here's the third goal, as you see the Castleton forward down the front. And all alone is Jensen in front, and she buries it on a nice play. As we talked about before, all the St. Mike's defenders had their back turned to the play. You can see him go right by her. Camps in front for about 15 feet out and buries it to make it 3-0 Castleton. Here's the fourth goal. Again generated for the point. Danny Roberts with a shot. It looks like it went, we first thought it might be off her blocker, Jack, but it looks like it went almost between her arm and her pad, right under her armpit, and you can see it just go right through it. A nice shot by Danny to make it 4-0 Castleton after 1. Here's the St. Mike's goal, a little nice drop pass, a shot in on Stevens, who I believe, like I said, thought she had it covered, kind of careened off the her stick and out in front, and Coughlin for St. Mike's makes it a power play goal at 10:45 of the second period. That's where we stand at 4-1 Castleton.
And for St. Mike's, it was Coughlin's first goal of the year. For the Spartans, the goal by Jessica Spinel. It was her first of the year. Molly Howard's goal, her third of the year. Nicolina Jensen, her ninth of the year. And Danny Roberts, her first of the year. So it's 4-1 Castleton after 2 periods of play. 17 seconds left on the St. Mike's power play going into the third period. Jack Healey with Brian Hill. Cam Clark is our producer. Brian Bashaw and Lily Derbyshire, our cameramen. And our producers back at PEGTV Channel 20 on the Comcast system in the immediate Rutland, Vermont area, Michael Valentine and Chris McCormick. We'll be back right before the start of the third period from the Spartan Arena on Pink the Rink night.
Why did I choose Castleton?
Castleton is big enough, so there's a lot to do. It's small enough so I can really get involved.
Sports.
Theater and music.
Radio and TV.
Internships and community service. There's a real sense of community.
And lots of opportunity.
And Castleton is in Vermont.
That means hiking, biking, skiing, and riding.
Visit castleton.edu to learn more about Castleton.
Why do students choose Castleton State College? It's big enough so there's lots to do, but it's small enough so that they can get involved in their classes and in clubs. In student government, theater, music, radio, TV, internships, and college and community projects that really matter. Castleton President Dave Walk calls Castleton a small college with a big heart. From their first day on campus, students feel a part of the community. Castleton offers more than 30 majors, career preparation, and the liberal arts and sciences. In every field, students receive personal attention from excellent faculty. There's a sense of community and lots of opportunity. For more than 200 years, Castleton has been educating students while changing to meet their needs. Technology, sustainability, internships, and community engagement are all part of a Castleton education. And the Castleton Spartans compete in 20 intercollegiate sports. Last year, 19 teams went on to the postseason, and individual athletes earned 79 spots on all conference teams, 6 all-region awards, and 1 All-American mention. Spartan Stadium, the home of women's soccer, men's and women's lacrosse, field hockey, and football, is one of the finest facilities in the state. Glenbrook Gymnasium and Spartan Arena have been beautifully renovated. Castleton is in central Vermont, near the best snowboarding and skiing in New England, and close to where you are right now. And with all these advantages, Castleton is affordable with costs well below private colleges. Find out for yourself how Castleton can make a difference in your life by visiting soon. Check out the web at castleton.edu.
All set to go here for action in the third period. St. Mike's on the power play for another 17 seconds. Here in the period, Castleton going right to left, St. Mike's going left to right. Still, it's Aaron Stevens still in goal for the Purple Knights. And that's Paula Stevens still in goal for Castleton. That's the end of the power play opportunity. Both teams at full strength. Yaradoe back in her own zone. There is Coughlin. Shot from the left point deflected as they came in from Allison Graff. Here's Daniels to Nicolina Jensen. Right wing circle. Pulls it up. Nicolina to Daniels. Back out to the point. The shot from the right wing circle by Peon. Blocked back out to McNeil. Fires through traffic, and Aaron Stevens makes the save and hangs on.
Boy, Samantha Peon's had a great game for Castleton tonight. She's been active. She's got a couple of assists. I believe she does.
Yes, she does.
Maybe not.
She's got at least one assist.
She has one on the first. No, she does have 2.
Yeah.
She's been very active out there, moving the puck, moving her feet real well. She had a good game for Castleton on the back end. They're very strong defensively.
Castleton all over it. Castleton with 34 shots on goal. Just 6 for St. Mike's. And Elena Santori flips the puck into the Castleton zone. That is Peon right on cue. We were just talking about it by McNeil. Santori grabs the puck and trying to feed it out toward the top of the circle, but the Spartans again clear it out to center as it's chipped ahead and then chipped out over the boards and out of play.
It's like the 5th one tonight, Jack. Puck leaving the arena.
4-1 Castleton, 18:36 to go in the third period. 30 saves now for Aaron Stevens, and for the Spartans, Paula Stevens has 5 saves. 11. Stephanie Bardell is on this line. Rachel Bombargi sent it right across the crease. Jessica Spidel, who's got a goal. Matter of fact, I believe she scored the first goal of the game on this line as well.
That's a hold.
Roberts to Newton, and Newton chips it back up to Steph Bardell, and she drops it into the St. Mike zone. The Knights on it. Chipped up to Macy Thomas. Macy Thomas trying to feed it toward Hallisey, but the Spartans again right on it defensively up to center. Now grabbed at center by Kempinen. Kempinen. Nice move to the end boards. Kempinen lost an edge, and backboard is Narodoi for the Spartans, number 17. Flips it up to center, deflected, and it's played back now by Courtney Burnett for St. Mike's. Burnett sent it across the red line, tipped into the zone by Spillhouse, and the Spartans get it back out to center now. Lobes back over the line. A drive and a save by Paula Stevens along the far boards. Kempinen. Kempinen at the end boards, shovels it around toward the near side. Bouncing on the puck, Jade Werger now. Backtracks, Werger. Trying to shovel it up toward Danny Roberts. Now Werger again back out toward the line to Molly Howard. Past the teammate there. Went back behind Molly Howard. And the Spartans get it into the St. Mike's zone. St. Mike's again controls. Graff too far at the red line for Hallisey. And it's going to be an icing call here against St. Mike's. 16:56 to go in the third period. Spartans have a 4-1 lead. 4 different players have scored for Castleton. All the Castleton goals came in the first period. Coughlin scoring for St. Mike's on a power play in the second period. Castleton is yet to go in the power play. St. Mike's is 1 out of 2 in power play opportunities. In this one tonight, Pink the Rink night at the Spartan Arena. Coyne had it knocked down. Coyne again, center ice circle. Drops it off the near boards to the St. Mike's line. Now Martini steers it in. This is Jenna Duggan now on a chase, number 12 for the Spartans. She's seeing action here on this line. Back out to center. Coyne throws it back in, and Graff with it for St. Mike's. Purple and gold, St. Mike's. The Spartans with the pink sweaters tonight. Hallisey steers the puck in. Hallisey and Macy Thomas on this line, and also Coughlin, who, as we mentioned, scored the power play goal. Out to the point, D'Angelo. D'Angelo shovels it toward Thomas, Macy Thomas, and cleared back out. Also on this line, Saavedra back to grab it in their own zone, number 18 for St. Mike's. Saavedra steers it up the middle. Over the red line, Saavedra backhands it into the Spartan zone. Nobody there to collect, though. Too far for Macy Thomas. And the Spartans back the other way. Anna Daniels now Narodoi. Narodoi to the right wing circle. Wrister deflected to the left wing corner. Cleared out to center. McNeil shovels the puck back in. Saavedra back out to center. McNeil to the red line. Fires back in. Deflected to the right wing corner. Back is D'Angelo. Now there's a little collision. Back out just a little one. And we do have maybe more of a collision than I thought originally, Brian.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, because
their incidental
player is down here for St. Mike's.
Oh, and then the trainer almost went down, being helped out there. I don't know if she's got the best shoes to be out there. And now the Castleton trainers are coming out as well. Oh, she's getting up.
And good. Yeah,
She got the wind knocked out of her. That was a pretty good hit. Pretty good collision there, which wasn't really a hit.
A little bit harder than I thought it was originally, but hopefully the player is okay. The player is Lisa D'Angelo, number 25 for St. Mike's.
Yeah, it was just one person going one way and the other going the other. They just kind of met and looking for a penalty here, but it really was, it was just accidental, basically. You can see it right here. She got the puck in the corner. She's coming up. and they just kind of collided. She had her head
they,
down. She spun right into the Castleton player who was.
It's inadvertent contact.
Yes,
I
exactly.
thought. Certainly, they hit each other harder than originally, but. And at any rate, play back in, and she's okay. Lisa D'Angelo, at least she came off the ice under her own power for St. Mike, so good news there. Werger in behind the net. Left point, Peon, partially fans on it. Here's Werger, Martini there as well at the slot. Peon back to Werger. Steers it in, and Aaron Stevens makes the save.
Yeah, Peon, I think, was a little lucky that she fanned on it because that was going to get blocked and might go the other way. I think it was Santori who was right out there tight on Peon, and she fanned on the shot. And luckily for Castleton, she did, because I think that would have gone for a breakaway for Santori.
Bargy and Speidel is on. Allie Howard on. And popped up into the air and gloved there by Aaron Stevens. It is Castleton 4, St. Mike's 1. 14:58 to go in the third period. Face off to the right of the St. Mike's goaltender. Off the draw, St. Mike's clears it out, linked to the ice, and this should be icing. It is.
Yeah, it is with the new rules and hyper icing, I guess you could call it, which I like. I like that a lot. It saves a lot of issues, and I wish the NHL would adopt that myself, because it a lot of injuries. What's that?
The hybrid?
Yeah, hybrid icing.
Maybe you can explain that here when we have an opportunity.
Certainly.
Exactly what that is, hybrid icing. Here's Danny Roberts blocked at the circle as she took the wrister and cleared out by Healey. Macy Thomas, number 3. Healey now number 13 over the line. They never have the numbers when they get over the line. It's always St. Mike's for the most part is like 1-on-4, like
right.
every time.
Yeah, they are. They are.
You know, you talk about players playing well. As a group, the defensemen have played well for the Spartans tonight as well.
Yes.
Kempinen and had it knocked down at the left circle. The shot from the right wing circle goes in wide by Lobes. Stepping up now is Graff. Roberts right on it. Pass Coyne. Back out to the right point, Lobes. Left wing corner, Kempinen. Back out now to Burnett, left wing circle. Shot it in, saved by Paula Stevens. Back in front, the backhander. Stevens on the save. That was Kempinen.
Nice
Philhouse that fed it out to Kempinen.
Nice flurry there by St. Mike's as they the pressure on, a little aggressive forward checking, which they really haven't had much of tonight.
This is Spillhouse on the face-off for St. Mike's with Naradoe to the right of Paula Stevens. Going to make the save right there a moment ago. Her 7th save of the game. 8 shots on goal for St. Mike's. 35 shots on goal for Castleton. 31 saves for Aaron Stevens for the Purple Knights. Back is Sam Peon. Peon in behind her own net. Throws it along the near boards. Spartans started out and get it out to center. Here's Nicolina Jensen over the line with Naradoe. And Jensen to the right wing circle. Toe drag. Stops along the far boards. Out to the right point, Peon. Fires down low. And the backhander through by Naradoe. And out is Aaron Stevens to pounce on it.
Good little quick shot there by Peon from the point. She didn't try for the big slapper, and he got through there in a little quick backhand, but Stevens was down in the butterfly to.
There it is.
You can see it, dives down on it and makes the save.
Off the face-off, controlled by the Spartans again, right on it. Sticked away by Aaron Stevens toward the left wing corner. There's Jade Werger now at the end boards. Martini parked at the slot. Martini and Molly Howard. Molly with it. Molly steers up along the far boards. Now to Roberts to the right point. Wrister through traffic, deflected in wide. Back is Molly Howard. Cycles to the far boards. Back out to the right point. Danny Roberts. Now McNeil, the left circle. Shot, deflected, save. Rebound Molly Howard there. Puck loose. It is cleared out to the line to Danny Roberts. A drive and glove by Aaron Stevens, and she hangs on.
Nice play there. Again, using the points to generate their offense for Castleton. Danny Roberts with a couple of nice shots, and then she fed it over to McNeil for another good shot. There's good saves, but again, St. Mike's collapsing in front of Stevens to prevent it. I thought there was a little penalty off to the right post there as the winger got cross-checked down, but incidental, I guess, the referees.
Duggan, Bardell, and Bombargi in on this line for the Spartans. Kempinen sends it toward the end boards, and back forward Christine Newton. Peon is the other defenseman. Pinching up the end boards to the right of Paula Stevens, the Spartan goaltender. Not very busy tonight with the 7 saves. Bardell flips it up into the air. It'll bounce into the St. Mike zone, and it should be icing, and it is. This gives you a chance to quickly explain hybrid
Hybrid icing, what it is in the past, when you dumped it down, and as soon as it crossed the red line, the opposite red line, it was icing. This way, it's the closest one at the top of the circle, whatever team's closest to the puck. Obviously, if it was St. Mike's, it'll be icing. If Castleton is there, if Castleton iced the puck that last time, it would have been Castleton. The play would have kept alive. So it keeps the action moving.
And that put in, what, about 2 years ago?
2 years ago,
right?
yep.
In the college hockey game, holding it, Lobes. Lobes fires it around, far side toward the corner over Spillhouse. Also Santori. Santori plays the puck at the end board. Santori cycles around along the near side of the right wing circle out to the right point. 11, and the save by Paula Stevens. 11:24 to go, third period. Castleton 4, St. Mike's 1. All Castleton's goals, 4 different players. Here's a look at it again. 4 different players have scored for the Spartans.
See the play off to the point and shot from the point, and Stevens sees it all the way and just smothers the puck, and an easy save for her.
Back out and on a breakaway here is Jensen. Jensen in, backhander goes in behind the net. Say breakaway, she was really being shadowed, but was in control. Macy Thomas the other way over the line. Thomas now trying to chip it toward Burnett. Burnett is there to play it, number 22 for St. Mike's along the near boards. Up to the right point, 11. Drops it back now toward Melissa Hallisey. Melissa Hallisey out to the left point, drive, and did it get all the way through? I don't think so. It got blocked on the way through. An original shot came in from Dara Thomas. So Mike's putting on a little bit of a flurry. Coyne up to Nicolina. Jensen up to center with speed. Jensen over the line. Jensen to the right wing circle, cuts in behind the net now, cycles around to the left wing side. Left wing circle, still with it. Jensen, backhander for the slot, save, and on the rebound, it's blocked toward the far boards. What an individual effort by Nicolina Jensen there.
Looked like Bobby Orr.
It sure did. For those of you too young to remember Bobby Orr, he was a great one.
The greatest one. What, are you kidding me?
He was sort of good. He sort of revolutionized the game.
Yeah,
Bobby Orr.
He was all right.
Sort of did. Over the line, Martini, right wing circle, wrister save, and Stevens, puck loose, side of the net. Somewhere in there is the puck, and they stop play with 9:51 to go, third period. Castleton with a 4-1 lead.
Here's the Jansen on the semi breakaway. She used her body well, but she got a little too tight for a little toe drag and shot it wide. Then she proceeded to bring it back down again another minute later and kind of just what we call rag the puck, and then got a couple good opportunity off.
Great player.
Very quick.
Nicolina Jensen from Denmark. And Anna Daniels is from Sweden. Just have to double check, make sure I have the right country for both of them. Yeah. St. Mike's playing a little bit better here in the third period. Nature sent it to Saavedra, lost it at the line, chipped back out. It's Graff back in her own zone, shadowed by Bardell. Cleared out to center by St. Mike's. Danny Roberts right on it, backtracks into her own zone. Slides it up the middle. It's Rachel Bombargi. Rachel over the line to the left wing circle. Trying to feed it toward the slot, and actually it deflects off Macy Thomas, and Aaron Stevens covers that. 4-1 Castleton. 8:56 to go.
Here's Jensen after she just had gone around the net once.
That's the rest of
nice backhand. And just another opportunity. Great individual effort.
Here's Newton, shot blocked all the way out to center and running it down. It's The shot by Coughlin and the save by Paula Stevens. It was Coughlin who scored the goal, and she had an opportunity. Healey was coming down on the right wing side, and Paula Stevens made the save. Eventually, the cage came off the mooring.
That was a nice save. You can see that Danny Roberts trying to catch her from the angle, trying to pushes her off, and Stevens makes a good save there. Nice pad save, but all generated from a block shot at the point by Coughlin, who's had a very good game for St. Mike's. Good speed there.
Did score the St. Mike's goal in the second period on the power play. 8:40 to go in the third period. That's Coughlin there, pinching up along the far boards. Now it's sent to Healey. Out the center, off Coughlin, but St. Mike's, as we mentioned, playing better here in the third period. Actually, since that power play goal by Coughlin, playing a lot better. Just still 11 shots on goal, but nevertheless, controlling the puck a little bit better than they were able to do early. Kempinen had it for a moment, and it's Graff over the line as St. Mike's gets it back. Graff fires and ricochets it off the glass around the boards. Out toward the line, center ice. Here's Martini over the line. Martini in deep toward the left wing's corner. Martini still with it. Cycles around right wing side. Back out to the right point. Danny Roberts sent it back toward the end boards. Molly Howard there. Wheels around, right wing circle. Sent it in behind Martini. Or it's either Martini or actually, yeah, it is Martini. Did the save made there and close. That was Molly Howard. And again, the save by Aaron Stevens.
Yeah, you can see they tried to jam it in there. And of course, again, talked about other goals. 3 of their goals for Castleton generated from the points. And Roberts and I think Coyne were wide open. You can see him sitting there. It wasn't Coyne, but it was Samantha McNeil sitting there wide open.
Play back in. It comes out to center, and Sam McNeil right on it for Castleton. Fires back in. 4-1 Spartans. 7:20 to go. Third period. Wardell trying to get over to it. Towed down by Danny Roberts. Kept in at the line. Puck loose along the near boards. Purple Knights get it out to center. The red line, Burnett had it, and they knock it back in, and goes right by Macy Thomas, but Dara Thomas on it. The sisters from Amherst, Massachusetts. McNeil slides it in wide of Aaron Stevens and playing it off the end boards. It is 11 for St. Mike's. Castleton in a change as Jensen's on with Daniels and Narodowi. It goes right by Peon. Burnett now. Peon poked it away. Narodowi with it. Now St. Mike's on a change. Spartans look to take advantage. Daniels up to Jensen. Jensen steers it in behind Aaron Stevens. And a chase on a Daniels. But St. Mike's looking in transition. Pass comes off the near boards up to center. Burnett to the red line. Shovels it into the Castleton zone in behind Paula Stevens. Back for Sam Peon. Samantha Peon, who played her prep hockey at Proctor Academy in New Hampshire. Back out to center. It's D'Angelo. Shovels it back into the Castleton zone and back forward Peon. Peon steers it up to center. Narodowi to Daniels. Daniels lost it at the line. Backtracking is Santori. Now ahead. They're trying to go to Kempinen. And the Spartans right on it again defensively. Long pass intended for Martini by her toward the left wing corner. Saavedra, it's in behind the net. Here now, Werger shot down low in the left wing circle, blocked, and here come the Purple Knights up the center. Shoveling it ahead, Santori. Back is Werger, beat her to the puck. In her own zone for the Spartans. Newton is over, Newton comes over. Also Macy Thomas there toward the corner. Spartans get it out toward the line and get it out to center. Chasing it down is Molly Howard. Molly Howard had it swiped away. It goes toward the end boards, but Molly Howard there. Molly Howard to the left wing corner. Molly Howard shovels it around far side. Hannah Martini, can she get to it? No, Coughlin beats her to the puck and steers it out to center. Coyne fires back in on Aaron Stevens, who leaves it for Emily Lobes. Steers it out to center, and the puck deflected up into the crowd now to play. 4-1 Castleton, 5 minutes to go in the third period. We talked about Castleton not scoring a lot this year, and they went off quickly with the 4 goals in the first period and have not scored since.
Yeah, I think after that timeout by St. Mike's, they decided to get into a little shell, and they've been pretty effective covering up for Stevens in front.
Out to center, Macy Thomas. Macy Thomas had it poked away by Coyne. Now out to the right point, shot in. Paula Stevens made the saves. That came in from Levin. Toward the corner, Healey. Healey trying to change direction. They've also Macy Thomas in there. Comes out to center, shoveled back in by Levin. Now Coyne with it, number 4 in her own zone for Castleton. Shovels it out to center. It goes in behind Rachel Bombargi. Bombargi back to pick it up, number 7 from Rutland, Vermont for the Spartans. Initially fans on it. Tipped away. Nicolina Jensen now with it in the zone. Nicolina Jensen stops along the far boards. Now out to McNeil by her. Has to play it out near the line. Sam McNeil looks, fires in. Toward the corner it goes. Daniels there. Back in front. Puck loose. Jensen shooting at it. Goes in behind the net. Puck loose. Is still sitting in behind Aaron Stevens. Cleared out toward the line. McNeil there. Now Roberts' shot blocked, and it comes back out to center. That was blocked by Burnett, and Roberts has to backtrack to her own line. Changes direction. Roberts flips it all the way in. That looked like a tough save for Aaron Stevens there. Back out to center. It's D'Angelo. She drops it into the zone. 3:25 to go in the third period. 4-1 Castleton. Puck knocked up into the air. D'Angelo steers it in, but the Spartans right on it again. Back out to center. It is Jade Werger ahead to Martini. Martini left wing circle. Shot sticked away by Aaron Stevens toward the end board. St. Mike's in transition. Shipping it up to center. Pion drops it back in. And here come the Purple Knights again, played by Macy Thomas, who fires into the Spartan zone. Around far side, Coughlin. Over toward the left wing corner along the far boards now. Molly Howard there for the Spartans. Coughlin there and Macy Thomas for St. Mike's. And now it is Christine Newton. Shoveled around near side. Kept in toward the line. Steered to the left wing corner by Savendra for St. Mike's. Spartans now controlling. Spidel that had it poked away. She scored the first goal of the game. And she comes off the bench now as on a change. Spidel's off and Nicolina Jensen's back onto the ice for the Spartans. 2:15 to go in the third period. Castleton has a 4-1 lead. 4 different players scoring all in the first period. Roberts back for it. Chris Donovan for St. Mike's, the coach for St. Mike's from the Boston area, and Bill Bowes for the Spartans from the Worcester, Mass area. Spillhouse sent it right in front, and the puck was loose. And Spartans right on it again. Roberts to the red line, flips it in with 1:48 to go in the third period.
It's a great back check by Naradoe to prevent a goal.
Back out Coughlin in her own zone, but the Spartans keep it in the zone. Daniels to Coyne. Right wing circle. Shot it in wide. Naradoe, speaking of her, she was parked at the crease as the puck on edge, and back is Pion. I was going to say with the two Donovan and Bill Bowes, I'm not sure which one has more of a Massachusetts accent. Talked to them both, of course. Bill Bowes several times. Here's Werger. Back out to the right point. Pion to McNeil. McNeil fires through traffic. It's blocked. And it's cleared out by Lobes out to center. A minute left in the hockey game. Spartans are up 4-1. Right wing circle. It's Martini. It's blocked, and with it is Healey. Steered out to center, length of the ice, and it's tipped back forward Pion. Now McNeil over. In is the two Thomas and Burnett. Now to the right wing circle. A shot deflected up over the glass and out of play. That came in from Savendra. 34.5 seconds to go in the third period. Yeah, both of them have thick Boston accents.
Wicked.
Wicked.
St. Mike's clearly played. Here's a nice feed over the other point. Gets a shot up again, up high, where you can't really deflect it because it would be a high stick. And it went off somebody in front up into the netting.
28 seconds to go in the hockey game. The Spartans lead at 4-1. They got Norwich tomorrow at 2 o'clock as they're right on the verge of winning on Pink the Rink night at the Spartan Arena. Very successful night, all for breast cancer awareness and conjunction with the Rutland Regional Medical Centers as the time stops with 12.6 seconds to go.
Another puck leaving the rink tonight.
Bill
I'd like
Bowes
to
has got
say
a
hello to my father watching, and my father-in-law both watching tonight.
All right, hi to
See
them.
their favorite son-in-law and favorite son. I am the only son-in-law and son, so.
Here's Babarji, shot blocked. It trickles in toward Aaron Stevens. 2 seconds to go. And Castleton has won it. Spartans with a 4-1 victory. 4 goals in the first period, 4 different players. Stand up for the win. Spartans have won it 4-1. We'll wrap it up from the Spartan Arena after this timeout.
Why did I choose Castleton?
Castleton is big enough, so there's a lot to do. It's small enough so I can really get involved.
Sports.
Theater and music,
Radio and TV.
internships and community service. There's a real sense of community.
And lots of opportunity.
And Castleton is in Vermont.
That means hiking, biking, skiing, and riding.
Visit castleton.edu to learn more about Castleton.
There we see the players lining up for the handshake. Again, tomorrow, Castleton will be hosting Norwich. And Castleton with a 4-1 win over St. Mike's. With the victory, Castleton moves to 5-3-3 in ECAC East play, 8-7-3 overall. St. Mike's at 1-12-0 in the league, 1-15-1 overall. Castleton with the 4 goals in the first period. Win it 4-1, and here with a wrap-up on the goals is Brian Hill.
All right, Castleton with a 4-1 victory tonight. You see the first goal here, Danny Roberts with a quick shot from the point. Spital off for skate and into the net for a 1-0 Castleton. Great play, quick shot by Danny with wrist shot. Didn't take the big back-scratching slap shot. Spital pounces on the rebound to make it 1-0. The second goal, a nice feed from Samantha Peon in front. The backhander deflected off Molly Howard's shin pad to make it 2-0. Nice little feed. The backhand from Jane Werger off Howard's shin pad to make it 2-0 Castleton. Here's a third goal. As you can see in front is Nicolene Jensen as she was parked in front all alone. The puck went back to the backboards, and the St. Michael's players, as we discussed, all left her alone in front watching the puck instead of watching the player to make it 3-0 Castleton. And our fourth goal for Castleton, their final goal of the night after a quick name, was a nice shot by Danny Roberts from the point. And again, I look at it and it went right through between the blocker and the arm to make it 4-0 Castleton. She got a good pace on that shot, walked the blue line and let it go. And Stevens just missed it. And unfortunately for Stevens, who played a great game for St. Mike's, she let it in. Here's the power play goal. The shot on a little drop pass. Stevens thought she had it. The puck careens off her stick out in front, and Coughlin jumps on it for a power play goal to make it 1. And that's your final tonight. As Castleton with 47 shots, so 43 saves for Aaron Stevens, 12 shots for St. Mike's, and 11 saves for Paula Stevens.
All right, good job, Brian Hill. And again, Spidle's goal, her first of the year for the Spartans. Molly Howard's goal, her third. Nicolena Jensen, her 9th of the year. And for Danny Roberts, her first of the year. For St. Mike's, that goal, the power play goal by Melissa Coughlin, was her first of the year. So that does it for our coverage. Thanks, everybody, for joining us at the Spartan Arena tonight as Castleton skates to a 4-1 win over St. Mike's. For Brian Hill and our producer here at the arena, Cam Clark, and our producers at Channel 20, PEGTV in the Rutland area, Mike Ballantyne and Chris McCormick, and our cameramen, Lily Derbyshire and Brian Bashaw. For all of them, I'm Jack Healey. Have a good evening, everybody, from the Spartan Arena. Final again in women's college hockey, Castleton 4 and St. Mike's 1. Have a good evening, everybody.